All right, all right. It's time. Limit Charlie loud and clear, man. As promised, as always, it's time to pivot. This is the YouTube sports community. You know what I'm saying? It's going down, and it's time to go ahead and recognize that and start putting that within the tags. So let me go ahead and let me start doing that now. Because we are a sports community. YouTube sports community is going down. Save. There it is. All right. So that's how it is. We YouTube sports community. I'm not gonna take up too much of your time today. This is some basketball talk. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a conversation about LeBron James versus Michael Jordan. And I'm just going to lay the foundation on my opinion because we're transitioning to different sports. And as we bring people in, I want people to be able to understand the foundation in my position, just overall. You see what I'm saying? Because most people, know the channel for talking just boxing by and large, right? But let's go ahead and start sliding to these other sports. So for me, I understand both arguments. I understand both sides. And I can see how LeBron could be considered a GOAT, a great, the best in his era. I get all that. You know what I'm saying? And as usual, this panel is open for engagement. This is not a debate. This is really more so of a conversation because this is a hot, trendy topic, man, within sports. One thing that I'm going to say, in my opinion, I grew up on both. Okay, so I'm an 80s baby. I grew up in the 90s watching the heroics of Jordan, Space Jam, what the shoes did to the community. We talking cultural impact. I saw Jordan's commercials. I want to be like Mike. Sometimes I dream. Y'all know how it goes. Like Mike. I want to be like Mike. See, I grew up on that kind of stuff right there. 23-45. It is what it is. Putting Karl Malone and John Stockton, out of the finals. getting that glory. We all know John Stockton is an all-time great Hall of Famer. We all know that an all-time great in Karl Malone. Michael Jordan beat him twice. It is what it is, along with the Supersonics, along with the Lakers, to put himself within the basketball god arena on the Mount Rushmore. And most people would consider Michael Jordan to be one of the greatest, if not the greatest of all time. You're also going to have some conversations for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, your Bill Russells, your different players, man, across the plane that have won rings and got it done. Your Magic Johnson, your typical guys in basketball, man, that we kind of are familiar with, And one thing about Jordan, okay, is I think that when it comes to Michael Jordan and LeBron James, I believe that Michael Jordan is a better player across the board for as legacy. Now, my argument is this. This is the issue that I have with the Michael Jordan LeBron James comparison. I don't think it's as close as people would like it to be. Okay? So let me make this clear. I grew up on Michael Jordan. When I was a kid, Michael Jordan was a hero to all men across the board. I didn't get into it because it was Michael Jordan. He was an adult. When I was watching him, I just knew to watch him, and I knew that he was good. I didn't even really lean toward Michael Jordan at the time that he was running through the league and winning his championships. I kind of was just more so neutral. I didn't start to appreciate Michael Jordan until I got into high school and started watching him play with the Wizards and kind of got a better comparison on what he had done throughout my childhood up until I was a teenager. So through my childhood and preteen phase and up to my teenage phase, I was on Michael Jordan. But if you know, like I know, me and LeBron James pretty much the same age. Okay, we both 84 guys. So LeBron had access to the same visuals that I had access to at the same time about Michael Jordan. So I'm sure that he grew up on Michael Jordan as well too. He stated that. Everybody understands that. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. But my connection to LeBron James, fortunately for me, is as soon as I started to go through the post-teenage run, I also did that with LeBron James, literally side by side. So as Jordan started to fade out and retire from the Wizards, I got the privilege of watching the rise of LeBron James. So as an adult and as the same age as 18-year-old as 19-year-old with LeBron James, he was doing his thing in the league. Okay, I got to see him play in high school because it was a big talking point. This new guy, LeBron James, is a monster, and he's graduating with the class of 2003. So anybody that kind of hovered around that 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006 class was very, very impacted by the influence of LeBron James because he's our peer. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, LeBron James is somebody that I have no reason not to root for. And I like LeBron James. But what happens a lot of times is that a lot of people, when you say who you feel is better and why, they think it's a knock on the other person. It doesn't mean that it's a knock on the other person. I'm just giving you my choice and why and my reasoning behind it. You understand that? If that makes sense? So for me, I don't think it's close as people would like to believe. I think there's a couple of players that you could slide in between the two, depending on what your criteria is. So for me, first thing I look at is the ultimate goal of a team sport. And that ultimate goal is what? To win rings. No matter how we slice it, no matter how we dice it, no matter how we try to give credit to an individual player or players, the ultimate goal, first and foremost, is to win a ring. Okay? Now, if you can win multiple rings, that's even better. Obviously, you want to win multiple rings. So we start with the first thing first. is Michael Jordan got 6 rings. LeBron James got 4. Okay? That's just what it is. All right? Michael Jordan went to 6 finals, and he's 6 of 6. LeBron James went to 10, and he's 4 of 10. Now, what people tend to do is they tend to say that because LeBron went to 10 finals, that kind of is a metric to compare to Michael Jordan not making it 4 additional times and or losing or winning, as opposed to making it 6 and then just sweeping through that, being 100% and having 100% win ratio in the finals at the big dance where it matters the most. Michael Jordan is 100% proven in finals championship play. Okay? LeBron James is great. He went to 10. That is great. But he lost 6. He won 4, but he lost 6. So just look at some basic math. This is my interpretation. This is how I look at it. For me, I can do this just walking in my sleep. When I hear the numbers, I already can just give you a greater than, less than. It's just me with the math, right? I just like lines and parabolas and formulas and stuff like that. I'm just good at math, and that's just one of my favorite subjects. Math and history together is one of my favorite subjects, right? So, because it gets you to the bottom line of the truth. Yeah, when women lie, men lie, numbers don't. And sometimes the numbers can be misconstrued. That's where the context coming in. That's why I like history with the numbers. Those are the 2 greatest subjects that you can have in life to me, right? So Michael Jordan won 6 of 6. LeBron won 4 of 10. One notorious argument is, if you had your chance, who would you start your franchise with? Well, if I had a chance to start my franchise with somebody, it would definitely be the guy who won 6 rings. Because that's another argument. They try to do the physical thing, and they try to suggest that they think that LeBron James is just better all around than Michael Jordan. And we'll get to that. But they would use that to say, if you want to start a franchise, who would you start it with? Well, let's think about this logically. We all, sports fans, reasonable people. If Jordan played 10 years, well, let me do it like this. 6 rings out of 15 years is 40%. Okay? That's 40%. LeBron James winning 4 out of 20 years is 20%. Okay? We can all agree to that. Okay? How does that make sense? So, if I were to start a franchise with one or the other, I would say, in a decade, in 10 years, Michael Jordan has a 40% chance of delivering me a ring. Out of 10 seasons, he will win me 4 rings. That's what he's averaging. Every 10 years, Michael Jordan is averaging 4 rings. That's crazy. I didn't say appearances. I didn't say any of that. I said 4 rings, 40%. Because we already know if he won 6, man, that's almost 50%. He just played 15 years. Jordan's at 15 years, and he got 6 rings, man. That's 40%. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. That's 5. 3, 20%. 6, that's 40%. Out of 15 years, this man won 6 rings. So that means in 10 years, to make the math easy and the common sense factor to kick in, who would I start a franchise with? Shit, I'm going to do a 10-year run out of Michael Jordan, and you telling me I'm going to get 4 rings out this shit? I got to start with Michael Jordan. Now, let's look at LeBron James. He's 20%. Out of 20 years, he's gotten you 4 rings, right? So that's clearly easy, right? So that means every 10 years, he's going to get you 2. If I had a chance to draft either one of them, I'm on the draft board. And as gifted as LeBron James is, and as gifted as Michael Jordan is, Who would I want to build a team with and start a franchise with based on what we know in the evidence? Documentation beat conversation. In 10 years, I'm guaranteed to get 2 rings, most likely from LeBron James. The other 8, not so. Michael Jordan, I'm guaranteed to get 4 rings in the other 6 years, not so. I'm starting my franchise with Michael Jordan. That's just what it is. Now, with these finals, okay, cool. It's true that LeBron James has made it to the finals 10 times, right? So he's guaranteed to make to the finals 50% of his career. He got 10 championship appearances. He's won 4, lost 6. That's half his career. So using the 10-year spectrum, right, just to give you context, that means Michael Jordan will make it 40% of the time, and he will win 40% of the time within a 10-year span. That means this man going to give me 4 rings out of 10 years. So I will start my franchise with him. Now, on the flip side of that, what LeBron will do is he going to make it 5 times. He going to make it 50% of the time. He going to make it 5 times. But he's only going to win 2 of them, bro. So, yes, Jordan is going to go out of a 10-year span with the numbers. This dude is basic math. If Jordan has a win rate of 40% as opposed to LeBron's 20%, if you scale that on a 10-year scale, that means Michael Jordan is going to make it to the finals and win 40% of the time. LeBron James is going to make it 50% of the time. He's going to have you in the finals on a 10-year career. He's going to have you there half the time, but he's only going to win 2 of them. I'm taking Michael Jordan based on the ring factor alone. And that's also who I would start my franchise with. Michael Jordan. First round pick, who I'm picking? Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Michael Jordan. Also, Michael Jordan got just the MVPs and the accolades. He's participating in the dunk contest. He's just more accomplished than LeBron James. Now, when we start talking about the next thing, which is the physicality and the eye test, right? Let's talk about this eye test. Guys say LeBron James is all around a better player. Okay, based on what metric? See, I don't like the eye test because niggas make up shit. I don't know what you see. I don't know what you think is cute. If me and you go out on the block and you, some of you niggas don't even got 20/20 vision, so I don't even know what you see. Some of you guys are colorblind. Some of you guys have depth perception issues. Some of you guys' interpretation of what's written and what is seen is different from mine. So instead of just having a freestyle and just coming up with shit out of our heads, we kind of point to the performance. And how do we look at the performance? We measure it based on a matrix or rubric, or we can gauge their performance. We ain't got to just come up with what we saw. Because some people will say, exaggeration occurs in sports, right? Exaggeration is a thing that we do to sensationalize sports and our heroes. Okay, you guys seen the movie Braveheart when William Wallace was going around doing his thing, and when they finally met him, they said, "Damn, I thought you was 7 feet tall." And he said, "Yeah, you also heard about me being able to shoot bolts of lightning out my ass." And they started laughing because they understand the legendary mythical eye test relying factor. Nobody's going to rely on your eye test, man. With all due respect, I appreciate your eye test, but that's something as a caveat and to be considered, but not to be behold. So what we do when we look at the eye test, LeBron James is a better all-around player. What does that mean? They say he could play the 1 through 5. We can break that down technically, but let's just say he could do that. LeBron James can play 1 through 5. Okay, I ain't really seen him busting down the block like that down in the paint. I haven't seen him do that. I haven't really seen him play no real power forward. Like, he's not fundamentally sound down in there. I haven't seen him have a post-up game, a back-down game, or in the paint game like a Shaq or a David Robinson or a Charles Barkley or a Clyde. I haven't seen that. Now, but we'll give him credit because his height, that's what they're leaning on. He can play 1 through 5, but I haven't seen him really have any efficiency at the 5 or the 4. 1, 2, and 3, yes, I can say that. But Jordan also played the 1. We know he can play the 2 and we know he can play the 3. They're the same. But they just give LeBron James extra credit for playing the 4 and the 5 because he's 6'8", and I haven't really seen that. I haven't seen him be a technical big man ever in life. He's not Giannis. This guy ain't the Joker. He's not that. He's not Joel Embiid. He's not that. He's a 1, 2, and a 3. A very good, talented 1, 2, and 3, just like Michael Jordan. Now, Michael Jordan, for you guys who don't know, they've experimented with Michael Jordan playing the point guard before. And Michael Jordan absolutely torched people. His assist was off the roof. The guy had a 17-point assist game before. This ain't nothing new. We've seen Michael Jordan play the 1 before. And I don't understand why people act like he haven't done that. Now, we know how awesome he is as a 2 and a 3. That ain't even the question. But people act like they don't remember Michael Jordan having a ball in his hands, facilitating, and how it worked out for him. Now, true enough, LeBron James do an awesome job at facilitating. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, by and large, he's high level. This man is a professional athlete. I would not take that away from him. He can play the 2, and he definitely can play the 3, obviously, right? But this 4 and 5 thing, I think that's a slight exaggeration, but we'll leave it at that and we'll go from there, right? We'll leave it at that. We'll say that's the case, right? But here's the thing. When you look at their numbers and we measure their performance and pair it with the eye test, Michael Jordan, in that case, is a better two-way player. I like a guy who's staying on track on what he's supposed to do. I fuck with the fact that LeBron James is an all-around player. He gets people involved as well, too. That's fine. That's cool. But I like Jordan when people say the mentality, but this is the truth about the mentality. They say Jordan had killer instinct, and then you'll get a rebuttal from LeBron James fans to say, man, we ain't measuring the killer instinct. I agree, because I do like Michael. I like Michael Jordan killer instinct, and that's something that is your personal belief. And I think LeBron James have killer instincts too, just like I think Michael Jordan is a team player just as well as LeBron James is a notable team player, right? Michael Jordan have notable killer instinct. Sometimes LeBron James' instinct is questionable. I don't think that's a reasonable argument. I don't even think that's necessary to dive into, because it gives LeBron James fans or truthers an out. I think they both are great in their regard. I think they have a desire to be great. That is not a question for me. I think they're both great team players. That's not a question to me, because they both netted results to show so. With the rings, which is the epitome of sports. Jordan don't go 100% on the ultimate metric in sports in basketball to say he's not a good team player. Does he make people uncomfortable? Yes. So do LeBron James. Because you got to adjust your whole games around LeBron James. Like, man, this man tote the rock and he makes people uncomfortable too. It's just sexier. Michael Jordan made people uncomfortable too with his will to win and his attitude and his tough guy behavior. LeBron James has a friendly, nurturing behavior. And I think those two elements have no bearing on the argument between the two. I think it has a bearing on how you arrive to your position that LeBron James is a better all-around player as opposed to Jordan. But I think Michael Jordan, as a rebuttal to that, is a better two-way player. Hence, the defensive player of the year. You don't get that being all around. All around is just a fluff. It's a catch-all. LeBron ain't got defensive player of the year. Michael Jordan is a better defender than LeBron James. And a better scorer than LeBron James. He's a better winner than LeBron James. LeBron James have more physical attributes for as height and weight. Athleticism, they're different. LeBron James is more power. Michael Jordan is more finesse. Michael Jordan can float in the air. He got incredible hang time, which allowed him to have the incredible, notable, game-changing fadeaway shot. Michael Jordan got incredible ball fakes. You can't measure the fadeaway. You can't measure his hang time. You can't measure how many times he ball faked people or crossed people over. And that applies to LeBron James. You can't measure how many times people got crossed over by LeBron James, and you can't measure, in a statistical category. You don't like how high LeBron James' head is above the rim when he get a block, or how high his head is above the rim when he dunks. You can't measure those attributes. Can LeBron James jump out the gym? Absolutely fucking so. But can Michael Jordan? Absolutely so. Bringing me to my next point. If LeBron James was such a dunker and such a jumping commodity, why he never participated in the dunk contest? Michael Jordan has and won. So why didn't LeBron James give us some type of iconic dunk like Zach LaVine, Blake Griffin, Dwight Howard, Michael Jordan, Spud Webb, Dominique Wilkins? Why didn't he participate in the dunk contest so we could have saw or seen or witnessed how dynamic you guys say he is and how all around he is? So I'm gonna say this. Michael Jordan, when you look at the steals, that's Michael Jordan. When you look at the stats, when you look at the turnovers, that's LeBron James. Michael Jordan got him in that. Who averaged the most turnovers? LeBron James. Who averaged the most steals? Michael Jordan. That's 2 for Michael Jordan. Who averaged the most blocks? They're even. So this notion that LeBron James is this all-around player and he leads in every statistical category and Michael Jordan was just this fucking scorer, ball hog, is a myth, man. The dude is averaging less turnovers. He's averaging more steals and their blocks are similar, and he got Defensive Player of the Year. LeBron, though, he's a better defender. That's what I'm saying. I'm going back to my two-way point as opposed to all around. I like two-way players to do their job as opposed to being all around to shift the blame and who didn't do. That's why LeBron James get this issue with his teammates and have to float. When you all around and you move around in circles, man, and you trying to find people all the time instead of taking over the game like you should, you're going to find yourself needing to uproot and go to new situations all the time because you're too friendly. Take over the game, man. That's what you're getting paid to do. You're the face of basketball. That's when they say the killer instinct. Jordan concentrated on his job. Did Jordan have help? Absolutely. Did LeBron James have help? Absolutely. Does the packages of help look different? Yes. Which one is sexier? That's on you. I don't know. It's up to you to determine it. I just know for me, I look at the data, the statistics, and match it with my eye test so it can make sense to people. I point to the accolades and the stats. The stats suggest that LeBron James turned the ball over more than Jordan. Michael Jordan averaged more steals per game than LeBron James. They both averaged the same amount of blocks, going back to my being able to jump and defend argument. We know Jordan averaged more points than him. And that's what everybody want to lean toward. Like Jordan just this score ball hog guy. He's not. He had averaged more steals, less turnovers, and they equal on blocks. And Michael Jordan got the scoring. We know that. I ain't got to touch on that. We know he averaged more points per game. But to LeBron's credit, he averaged more assists and more rebounds. We're not going to, that's more utility. That's more of an all-around player that they suggest. I agree with that. LeBron James is the all-time leading scorer in NBA history. But what they won't tell you is that he's also the all-time great turnover leader in history. Why people keep leaving that part out? He got the most turnovers in NBA history and along with points. That efficiency is crazy. You got the most points in history, but you also got the most turnovers, man. Most people say, well, it's because he handling the ball. Okay, that goes to why he got so many points. You can't have it both ways. If you're going to say, well, the excuse for him having the most turnover in history is because he handled the ball. Okay, so that would explain why he also have the most points scored in history, correct? No doubt. LeBron James broke a record, Kareem's record, but he also broke a record with turnovers. So talk about both of those. His efficiency is not where it needs to be for him to be this all-around great player. Can he out-rebound Jordan? Yes, he has. Can he out-assist Jordan? Yes, he has. The numbers show that. When it comes down to free throws, Jordan got him on free throws. Michael Jordan got him on free throws. Michael Jordan accomplished what he accomplished within 15 years. LeBron James has played 20 goddamn years, man. 20 years, dog. That is a great feat. But that's 5 more years than Jordan. That's how you were able to accumulate the most turnovers in history and or points. But even if he had a stop, I bet if you would have looked at his turnover to scoring ratio, it still was going to be high, even if he stopped at 15. Jordan didn't turn the ball over like that as compared to your boy LeBron James, not as compared to all the history. And the other thing that I don't like is when we talk about LeBron James versus Michael Jordan, all the LeBron James fans tend to start talking about Bill Russell and other people. The argument is not LeBron and friends in the whole history of the NBA versus Michael Jordan. Like y'all got to stop that shit. When we're talking about LeBron James versus Michael Jordan, if y'all want that work, you got to stay on your pivot. See, this is what I'm saying, that all-around mentality shit. Oh, man, somebody come in here and help me. If it's about Reeves, then what about Bill Russell? Okay, then you can have the debate between LeBron James and Bill Russell or Michael Jordan and Bill Russell. I ain't talking about no damn Bill Russell. I'm talking about in comparison to the GOAT conversation between these two guys. I ain't bringing in Kobe. I ain't talking about Shaq. I ain't talking about Paul Pierce. I'm not talking about Pistol Pete. I'm not talking about any of those other guys. I'm talking about LeBron James versus Michael Jordan. It's not close like you think. It's not close. Michael Jordan, more points. We know that. Less turnovers. More steals. They equal in block. Defensive player of the year. League MVP multiple times. 5. Finals MVP 6 times. 6 rings. LeBron James played more years and is in his 20th year, might be going into his 21st. All-time scoring leader, absolutely. But he's also the all-time turnover leader as well. So is it about rings? Yeah, when it comes to these two. If you want to bring in Bill Russell, then you can bring in Bill Russell and debate that shit with somebody else. I'm talking about between these two guys on the screen. Let me give you another shot at it real quick. Hold on. Let me give you another shot. You see that? That's what it is, man. That's how it's going to be. Is LeBron James a great player? Absolutely. Is Michael Jordan better? Absolutely. Now, let me talk about this separation. Now, I'm not here to debate the separation. I'm just giving you a metric on how I see it on top of what I just told you about. In between Michael Jordan and LeBron James, I got Tim Duncan and Kobe Bryant, man. I got Shaq. Shaq is way more physically dominant than LeBron James. If we're going to start introducing dominance, the shit that Shaq did to these basketball rims is historic, man. He broke goddamn every rim he touched. He got 4 rings. Most dominant center of all time, some would say. 2000, 2003, they say he's the most unmatched NBA player in history with physical dominance. 3 MVPs. He got the 3 MVPs with the Lakers, and at 3P, he got a 3P. Michael Jordan got 2 3Ps. LeBron James, what 3P he got? He don't got no 3P. Yeah, he won with multiple franchises. He won with Cleveland. I think that's historic in nature. He brought a ring to Cleveland, right? But Michael Jordan brought a ring to Chicago 6 times. What is we talking about? LeBron James went down with Dwayne Wade. I'm not knocking him on that because team is team. I don't care how you manufacture your team. I don't care about that. Shit, whatever you got, whatever you got. I believe in fluidity. I believe in people being able to pick their own destiny to get what it is that they achieve. And LeBron, with that ability to do that, still only netted 4 rings. Michael Jordan, with his ability to do that, netted 6. And he had a layoff, and that's not to knock on LeBron James. That's Michael Jordan's choice. He had 2 years. I don't know if he would have won 2 rings in between that. I know Clyde did. I know Hakeem did. Not Clyde. I know Olajuwon did. Houston took up and filled up that space when Jordan absence, when he went to go play baseball and golf and smoke cigars. That's on him. Would he have had 8? I don't know. He should have stayed and showed me. We wouldn't even be having this conversation. That's on him. Did LeBron have help and all that kind of shit? I don't know. That's on him. I know he got AD. I know he got Dwayne Wade. I know he had Kevin Love. So I don't know. That's tomato. Shit, it's up to the coach and the team to do what it is that they supposed to do to get the pieces around a player. That's how that is. So all that talk about what was Jordan at the beginning of his career, getting his ass kicked, right? Until they got the pieces around him. What was LeBron James doing? Getting his ass kicked, right? Until he got the pieces around him. That's how team sports work. This shit ain't golf, tennis, and boxing, man. It's up to the coach. It's up to the star player to produce. LeBron James went to Miami, did his thing. Greatly appreciate that. He got 2 down there in Miami. Cleveland. Got 1 in Cleveland. Historical. Got 1 in LA. The bubble. I don't care if it was the goddamn bubble. I'm not going to hold it against him. Just like Mike Jordan. He retired and played baseball and golf and smoked cigars and, did what he had to do. I ain't finna give him no credit. He might have would have won 8. Shit, I don't know. Maybe if LeBron James had the players that he think he should have had or ought to had, he would have won 8 himself too. But I don't know. I don't care. I know LeBron James got 4 rings only after playing 20 years. I know Michael Jordan got 6 after playing 15 years. I know Michael Jordan, based on the numbers and the accolades and the records, I got Michael Jordan over LeBron James with some space in between. Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Shaq, Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan. Those are 5 reasonable people to argue to put in between Michael Jordan and LeBron James. And if you guys want to bring in Bill Russell, you keep mentioning Bill Russell, then you got to explain to me how LeBron James is better than Bill Russell then. If you want to talk about, it's about rings, no, it's about rings when it comes to these two. That's how that works, man. That's what it's about. I'm going to let you look at this photo again, man. Show you guys what it's about. One more time. Throw some music off in here to keep it spicy. Hold on. Look at this photo. Just look at this. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what it is. It's Michael Jordan all day. I don't even know how we got LeBron James in this. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why. So listen, I'm gonna open this panel up. We're gonna just do 40 minutes for me conversating and talking. I already dropped the link if you're interested in and spinning the block and giving your piece, speaking your piece about Michael Jordan versus LeBron James. Who do you got? I'm gonna put this in here. I'm gonna let you guys look at this picture. I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit. I'm gonna just let it run until I get some people in here, and then I'm gonna close out. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna keep it pushing and we're gonna keep it moving. What's you guys' thought? This is the YouTube sports community. I told you, man, we're gonna talk that basketball. Bring your ass, bring your ass. If you know something about sports, let's talk it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta just debate boxing all the time, man. We can debate basketball, football, tennis, NASCAR, golf, the Kentucky Derby, baseball, darts. It is what it is, man. We all sports, baby. Soccer, hockey. We'll let this ride for a little bit, man, just to keep it all the way player. Gonna let this music run while y'all playing. Let y'all get it. All right. Like I said, man, the chat is open. All right. You can give me your conversation. It don't really matter where your situation is. Let me go through and shout out some of these guys. But we finna talk. This is basketball zero conversation. Basketball zero, because we laying a foundation. When you see that boxing talk zero, that means I'm laying a flat foundation on something. Wait till we get to football. Wait till we get to football. We're gonna find out really then. Wait till we get to football. It's going down. But this just the light work on this basketball talk. Only thing about football, I'm just waiting on a couple of things. I'm waiting on my boy D-Hop. I'm trying to see what he gonna do. They say Barkley out here not satisfied with the contract. My boy Lamar Jackson got his bread. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what it is. My boy Carr down in Carolina. Baker Mayfield at the helm in Tampa Bay. What that's gonna look like for Mike Evans. What they're gonna look like for Michael Thomas. What it's going to look like for Christian McCaffrey over there in the 49ers. Oh, yeah, let's go. What's up with Dalvin Cook? He's released by the Minnesota Vikings. Where do he end up? Where do he go? Yeah, we're going to really, that football shit, we finna really crank up. Wait till I get to that. I just want to make sure the whole staff is available for that football talk. We're going to do football zero. That shit going to be a blockbuster. I'm talking about, I'll make sure it's on the weekend at 12 o'clock. Saturday, so we can really cook on that shit. We're gonna lay out the red carpet for that football talk. So let's go and shout out some of these people. What's up? PNC King, that's my boy. I'm finna slide Zoe Money in here real quick so he can speak on it. Go ahead, you got the flow, Zoe Money.
All right, what's up, Zoe, man? Thank you for letting me be on the show, kind of in the YouTube sports community. Hey, man. Hands down, MJ, way better. You know what I mean? MJ had the killer instinct. MJ had the defense. Everybody know LeBron didn't win no defensive player of the year. It's just simple as that. Like, LeBron went to the finals, like you said, 10 times, bro. He won 4. And then the bubble championship, that's kind of questionable. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, some people gonna give him props, some people not. I don't really care because it was a put together championship. It is what it is. We had a horrible year on COVID and all of that. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, like, MJ was a killer, man. Like, MJ, you couldn't stop MJ. And he beat a lot of Hall of Famers. Like he crushed a lot of people's dreams, as in Charles Barkley, Karl Malone, John Stockton. We can go Sean Kemp, Gary Payton. You know what I mean? Like he did a lot of people bad. He messed up a lot of careers. You know what I mean? And LeBron struggled with his own team and then left and jumped to another team that he needed in order to win. Jordan stayed right where he was and had one other player that he wanted to stay with him the whole time that he was there, was him and Scottie. They had a chemistry like no other. And he stayed down with his team his whole career. You feel me? Except for when he came back from the Wizards. I mean, came back to the Wizards. You know what I mean? Nobody really, the Wizards is what it is. That was just Jordan wanting to play basketball. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody even care about that Wizard time. You know what I mean? The man had already been a 6-time champion, 6-0 in the finals. LeBron, 4-10 in the finals. So I understand why they call LeBron what they call him, because of the stats that he got. But LeBron always deferred at the end of the game. Like it's few and far between we watch LeBron be a killer at the end. And his killer instinct, that's what make you great. Like that's what made Magic great. You know what I mean? That's what made Iverson great. You know what I mean? They had killer instinct, which I think LeBron lacked. That's what makes him not as good as Jordan. You know what I mean? I got Kobe number 2 all time. You know, in my opinion, you know what I mean? Because Kobe had killer instinct. And I also think that Kobe should have won a couple of them MVPs. They kind of jacked Kobe on them MVPs. I know Shaq was dominant, he was, but there is no championship without Kobe Bryant. But as far as MJ and LeBron, bro, ain't no comparison, bro. MJ the man, bro. LeBron the best of this era. I give him that. You know what I mean? But you'll never be able to catch him. Only way I give LeBron that type of accolade, he won 2 more chips. Won 2 more chips, then I give him respect. Right. I say LeBron is the best player of all time. I give him that because you took it from Jordan. You know what I mean? But other than that, I can't give LeBron that. I can't give LeBron the GOAT, because you done choked too many times. Too many times. We done watched you choke. I'm talking about big LeBron fans sat in the house crying. I done been at plenty of championship parties and folks in the house crying because LeBron lost. You know what I mean? And because he passing the ball at the end of the game. You feel what I'm saying? Like you 6'8", 260, 270. And you got a semi-decent shot. Mm-hmm. And can't nobody stop you getting to the hole.
No, nobody. That's it, 100% damn near. That fuck a shot, nigga. He can slash.
Right.
Man, listen, LeBron James can slash his way to victory in the 4th quarter if he ever chooses to or ever will.
Damn right. Can't nobody stop that man. Could go to the paint.
Nobody ain't stopping him. I agree with that. And that's the ability that I hate that LeBron James don't use. I think that if he had to just played off the ball a little bit more, he could have really killed some things.
Man, Zone, I've been saying that for years, bro. I've been saying that, bro. If LeBron just play his position, go to the 3, sit back. Okay, it's cool every now and then you take over if your point guard ain't doing what he need to do. But I really think if he would have focused on playing small forward more in his career, I think he had more championships.
I think so too.
Because
I agree with that.
Because he was ball dominant. And LeBron fucks up everybody he played with. The difference between LeBron and Jordan, yeah, he was ball dominant sometimes, but Jordan played off the ball a lot. And he also gave up the ball in key moments to win. You feel what I'm saying? Jordan knew that I got to use my teammates to win this game. I can't always be the one who take over. But in the same sense, Jordan had that killer instinct. Okay, nigga, you can't get it done, I'm finna kill you. I'm finna go in, and ain't nobody stopping me. But don't forget, I got Steve Kerr in the corner. You feel what I'm saying? Don't forget John Paxson over there too. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, bro. I'm talking about, I just don't understand, like, how you compare LeBron to MJ. When MJ 6-0 in the finals, bro. The game is about rings.
That's right.
You know what I mean? That's what you play for. As a child, you sit on the court, you know what I mean? You shooting the point, 3, 2, 1 for the championship. Come on, man.
Facts. That's what everybody do. 3, 2, 1 for the championship. That's right.
Exactly, bro. I remember when I was I'm an 80s baby like you. I'm 86. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I grew up on Jordan. Jordan, I remember watching the commercial. I wanna be like Mike. Come on, man. Well, ain't nobody saying I wanna be like LeBron. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I ain't seen no commercials like that. And never will. Jordan single-handedly changed the game when the NBA was about to go bankrupt. You feel what I'm saying? See, people don't mention that part. People don't talk about that a lot. I remember when Jordan took the game to China and blew it up, and Kobe further extended that. See, a lot of people don't give Jordan and Kobe his credit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, them folk made basketball global, like, as in bigger, you feel what I'm saying, than what it was, because the NBA was in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And see, people don't mention that. People don't talk about that at all. But, you know, I got to give LeBron his credit. He won 4. You know, that's cool, you know what I mean? But one of yours is kind of semi, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't even a full season, you know what I mean? And then the same team that you beat just swept you in the Western Conference Finals. Just swept you. You just got swept, bro. Like, and you the GOAT? Come on, man. Jordan gets swept in no finals. No Western Conference Finals. You know what I mean? No Eastern Conference Finals. You know what I mean? He did get swept in the playoffs, but he never got swept in no finals.
Yep.
Never got swept in no finals, no Eastern or finals, actual finals. Never. Because I just had this argument. I was over there in the city. We were hooping yesterday at what's the name of the park? What's the name of the park? I'm tripping. We were just hooping yesterday, and we got in a big argument about Michael Jordan and LeBron. And it's crazy that you made this video this morning, cause bro, I was out there going crazy, putting the stats up and everything. Like, yeah, LeBron got the stats. He played 20 years. Jordan played what, 15? And if you add the years from Washington, what, 3 more, 4 more, 19 years?
No. It was just 15, pretty much across the board.
That was all together.
Yeah, that's all that shit, man.
Ooh, that's even worse.
Yeah,
he won 3 finals in 15 years.
Let's double check it.
Let's make sure. 20.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Playing on the same amount of years. I think it's really. I might be adding extra. It might be 14 and not even 15. But let's double check, man. Let's check this out, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm telling you what it is, but let's just make sure, since we want to be all the way accurate with it.
Yeah, definitely check that. Cause I looked it up the other day and I thought I saw 19 years.
The Jordan 19 years?
Yeah, because they said I think he played with the Wizards for like 3-4 years.
Hold on.
I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. I'm thinking that's what I saw though. I might be wrong.
So hold on. Let me see. Let's look at it. Let's see. Chicago Bulls 84 to 93. So you talking about there's 9, and then 95 to 98. That was short. Okay, 95, 97, 98. That's 4 more.
Yeah.
So we sitting on 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then 2002. Yeah, we talking about 15 years.
Yeah, 15 years, because he had the retirement with the baseball.
He didn't get to 17 yet because he is 84 to 93, 95 to 87. I mean, 95 to 98. And then he came back from 2000, 2003.
Yeah. To 2003. Okay, so he only played 2 years.
Yeah, we'll say 16 just to make sure we all good. Let's just make sure we get it. Let me see. He played. Let's look at his stats though too. Let's look at his stats. Let's look at this man's stats. This man got 6-time NBA champion, 6-time NBA Finals MVP, most valuable player 5 times, 14-time All-Star, 85 to 93. So he was an All-Star this whole run, and then he was an All-Star 1996 through 98, that next run. And then niggas be hating, but he was an All-Star when he came back and played for Washington.
That's real.
Okay, 3 times NBA All-Star Game MVP, 10 times All NBA First Team, Defensive Player of the Year. We covered that. 9 times All Defensive Team First Team. That's the part that people forgot. Rookie of the Year, All Rookie Team of the Year, 10-time NBA Scoring Champion.
Yeah.
3 times NBA Steals Leader, 2 times Dunk Champion.
LeBron ain't never led the league in steals.
Never. That's what I'm saying. Gold. He got more gold medals. He got in the Olympics game. He got 1984. He got gold. 1992. He got gold.
And he won. He was on the greatest USA team ever.
Exactly.
Ever. We still talk about that team to this day. To this day, boy. If they were all on the same team, you talk about Fido after Fido, boy. Them folk were going crazy. Cause nobody, man, they watched the whole world.
Man, let's look at LeBron James in his 20 years, man. With these, let's look at him, man. He's a 13-time All NBA First Team. Michael Jordan is a. Hold on, let me get back to it. I went to the medals. Michael Jordan is a 14-time. See, that's crazy. This nigga is a 14 NBA All-Star. 14-time NBA All-Star. LeBron James, no, sorry, he's a 19 times NBA All-Star. He's a 13 times All NBA First Team. He got Rookie of the Year, same thing. I don't see any. See, there's no steals championship up here. Let me see. LeBron, he don't got them. No slam dunk contest.
And that's another knock against LeBron, bro. Like, you one of the best in-game dunkers we've seen besides Jordan. You know, Dominique Wilkins. You know, we can name the greats. Like, he one of the best in-game dunkers I ever seen, bro. And how you not cement your legacy by joining at least one dunking contest? Like,
because he would have lost, he would have kind of shared that.
Yeah, probably so.
So LeBron James, they got bronze in 04. They had the redeem team, and then he got gold in 08 and 2012. So he got 2 Olympics gold medals, and 1 bronze. And LeBron and Michael Jordan got 2 gold medals as well. And then Michael Jordan got the ACC Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, I remember that.
He made the game-winning shot in NCAA championship game. Yeah, so he got a college championship behind it.
If I say this correctly, Michael Jordan didn't he make the team in 12th grade?
Let me see if we get these guys in here. See, yep,
man, it don't even matter because that nigga LeBron, if LeBron would have stayed in Cleveland, he would have never really won no rings anyway, bro. Like if LeBron would have did what Jordan did and stayed in Cleveland, bro, he wouldn't probably even won no rings. And LeBron don't even got no defensive player, first team all defense. He ain't even made no first team all defense.
I agree. So this all around player shit be just a myth to me. Like I think I know what they saying based on the eye test. I can fuck with that, and I'm not knocking that, but how can you not have Jordan over? And I'm telling you, it's a gap between them two. That's another argument that I'm putting there. I think you could argue for Bird, Magic Johnson, Shaq. I think you could argue for not Clay, but Steph Curry now. I don't even know if LeBron still has the crown as the best player in his era. I got him slightly ahead of Curry because this year he did beat Curry, but they go back and forth.
Right. And Jordan never lost to nobody in a championship. You know what I mean? He was 6-0. Like that means something. Like he stopped a lot of players from getting
legacies. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And LeBron did with the team stacking, the all-star stacking team. Like let's just keep it real. Like Kevin Love and fucking Kyrie Irving. Let's put Jordan nigga, and give him Kevin Love and motherfucking Kyrie Irving, bro, or fucking Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. Come on,
you talking about 10 championships. I guarantee you talking about 10 championships.
Like,
you put Jordan in that place. You put Jordan in that place where LeBron was at with these teams he done had, bro. We talking about 10 championships, bro.
Let's think about it. Michael Jordan and AD. Michael Jordan and AD, bro. Come on, bro.
Oh my God.
Come on, bro.
I wouldn't want to imagine that tandem together. And that boy. You talking about killing season, boy. Hey, man, wouldn't nobody be able to see them folk.
Now, I would have to say, like, I believe today's player, as far as the skills level, is a little bit higher than the guys back in the day because the guys work on their skills a little bit more. Now, not to say that they didn't have no skilled players back in the day, because, we got a lot of skilled players, but I'm just saying as far as working on the game and stuff like that, I would say that they are just a slight better, but not better than all of the players. I'm just talking about all. I'm talking about like all across the board. You know what I'm saying? I will give them that.
Okay, but the knock against that is that the game was much more physical back then. They were hand checking in Jordan time. They was beating his ass. Jordan had to literally get in the weight room and get solid to get past the bad boys, bro. LeBron would have cried to it wasn't no more crying to do, bro. Like did that era with Bill and Beer and them, bro? Them niggas was whooping your ass. Nigga wasn't no coming in the paint. Nigga, they were clotheslining nigga. Nigga were getting bloody nose.
True.
I remember when nigga were getting knocked out back then. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you came to the paint, you had to be a monster back then. LeBron ain't never, bro. You can't even compare the era.
LeBron could. I know, but LeBron could play in that era, though, to me. Like, he could have, but look, listen to me. Let me get it off. I think he could have played in the era, but, like, him having all the success he had, I don't know if he would have did that.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he would have did that now. Scoring champ and all his accolades. I don't think he does all that, but he would have been a player though for sure. He would have been a force to be reckoned with, bro, for sure. With the size, the handle, the speed, he would have been a force. But I don't think he would have had the same career though. Because remember they wasn't moving around like they was neither. So he would have had to stay on one team. So if he was basically standing on one team, he wouldn't have won nothing. But I believe he would have had some stats, though. He would have had some stats, but not like how it is now.
Bro, the way they was whooping ass, bro, and as much as LeBron cried about these ticky-tack fouls today, bro, they were hand-checking. And LeBron handles ain't that sweet. They just not that sweet, bro.
LeBron big as fuck, bro.
Yeah, he is. He is, no doubt. He is, no doubt. I give you that, but I just, at the end of the day, bro, them niggas was solid back then, bro.
They wasn't as solid like that. I'm gonna keep it real. They was solid, but they wasn't, bro. Them niggas wasn't in a weight room like that, bro. Them niggas was there like in the NFL, bro. Them niggas was out late night partying and shit, drinking, all that kind of shit. The same shit some of these other athletes doing. But I would say like a lot of the players had the natural talent that they had, you know what I mean? And it was a lot, like I say, it was a lot of skilled players, but I think LeBron would have been a player though. He would have been a player. No. He would have did his thing, but he would have did his thing like he did in this era. How he dominated this era like he was doing. I don't think he would have did that shit. Not in the Jordan era for sure.
I don't think he would even. I don't even think LeBron would have been the player he was. I think he would have been like half the player he was, bro.
Oh, no, I gotta give him that. I gotta give him that. Ain't nobody really his size, bro. The nigga like for one, he would have been playing out of position back then, bro. He there bigger. He bigger than some of them centers as far as weight. I feel you on that.
But we also got to think about how LeBron struggled with that shot for quite some time, though.
True.
LeBron struggled with a shot for a long time before he started.
Yeah. That would have been a problem.
Exactly. And you ain't just bulldozing niggas like that back then, bro. They were knocking you the fuck out, bro. Do you not remember these games? Do you not remember how they was playing back then, bro?
I know, bro. But he would have been a small forward mini Shaq, bro. He could have played small forward as a mini Shaq, bro. Look, how many small forwards is his size, bro? Only person I can think of is his size lightweight, but I don't even know if they play small forward. What, Barkley, Kemp? There's probably a couple of other ones, but
and he wouldn't have manhandled neither one of them. Neither one of them. Barkley was an animal.
He was.
We can go back.
But defensively,
Barkley was an animal, bro.
But he wouldn't have man defensively though. Barkley was not the best defensive player like that. So I don't think he could have stopped LeBron like that.
But he would have slowed him down. He would have slowed him down.
But LeBron would have did his thing, though. I got to give him that. He would have did his thing in our era, bro, in that era, bro, because he's just way too big, bro, way too big. That nigga bigger than some of the centers.
As far as his size and speed, I got you. But the hand checking come in effect with his handles, and LeBron really ain't got that good of a handle. You know what I mean? He a basic ball handler. And the hand checking that they used to do, you had the glove back then. You know, you had your boy Rod Strickland. Them boys were stripping. They were stripping the ball out the hand, bro. You wasn't baking niggas like, you know, like Iverson and them. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I know, but see, I think that they would have been had toll on them too. Because LeBron would have been able to run over them niggas, bro.
Yeah, I do believe that. I do believe he would have been able to run them over. But what would have happened to us? As soon as they would have handshaked him, he would have did that swipe, whoop, elbow to the fucking arm. That shit would have been hurt, nigga. And then drive, nigga. They would have been bullied, nigga, on me. But he would have got hurt though. He would have been bitching and shit, but he would have still balled, bro. He would have balled, bro. I believe he would have been all right. But I think he would have been a mediocre. I don't think he would have been a superstar, bro.
Nah, I really don't. Superstar.
I'm gonna say this. Throw this in here. I'm with y'all. Both of y'all make good points, right, across the board. This is my issue with that. I know LeBron is big and strong, and I'm gonna give him credit for that. So I'm gonna put him in the era. This the only problem when it comes to the guards. I can see that. But dude, y'all talking about who in that paint? David Robinson. That's a big, strong motherfucker. They was really holding that paint down. So all this slashing, I think LeBron would have done it, but I'm not sure. Man, Charles Barkley was an animal. Dennis Rodman, Ben Wallace was a damn strong motherfucker. We talking about, you already named the Pistons, so it wasn't like it was just the bad boy Pistons. You talking about big Shaq. Man, LeBron versus Shaq in the Lakers and Shaq prime?
No, that would have been it would have been Shaq and Penny, because he technically he would have been still in Orlando.
No, but he was still a problem in Orlando.
We put him with
Penny.
We put Jordan from 84 all the way up to the 2003. We switching them, right? So that means LeBron James would have played when Shaq and Kobe was together in the Lakers. Yes, he also would have got that work when Shaq was down in Orlando. So let's not get it twisted. He would have got it. Don't get it twisted now. Hold on. Don't get it like nigga T-Mac went around this bitch.
Thank you. Steve Francis.
Let's not act like this nigga wouldn't have had no guards. Like nigga, y'all small ass Allen Iverson.
Let me ask y'all this. What position y'all think he would have played? Because I think he would have been playing out of position. To me, like because he would have been. I think he would have probably been playing power
in that era. In that era, you know where I think they would have put LeBron at? Honestly, in that era, I think they'd have put LeBron at the 4.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't think so. I think they would have made him a 3. I think because he's not technically sound at the 4, and he's too much of a phenomenon to restrict him down to being a big 4. I think they would let him be 3 because let me tell you something. Nigga, T-Mac 6'8". Right. We talking about a prime Paul Pierce. We talking about KG. We talking about we talking about Elton Brand. We talking about all kind of big time players. Vince Carter in the 2000s. We've been
Darius Miles.
Man, come on, man. B. Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Think about how this shit evolved in the 2000s. We keep trying to think about the 80s and shit like that. With LeBron run over all these guys and the fouling. No, but when we get to the 2000s, there's a lot of work in the 2000s for this nigga. It's just what I'm saying. That back end of this shit.
And then to make your point even better, Zone, like Just think about it. Like y'all already done basically admitted that if LeBron would have played in the Jordan era, he would have been good, but he wouldn't have been as dominant, right? Now,
Right.
let's do the same thing. Let's put LeBron James and let's put Jordan in LeBron James era.
He would have been a beast.
What do y'all think Jordan do in the LeBron era? I think he probably would have been a scoring champ. He probably would have been a scoring champ. He probably would have been defensive player multiple times. He probably would have won 8-9 rings. Like,
but LeBron ain't never locked nobody up.
I know. I'm talking about MJ. I'm talking about MJ in LeBron's era. Now let's take because we did LeBron and Jordan era, right? Now let's take Jordan and put him in LeBron's era.
I think he would have been way more successful because look, Jordan could shoot.
He scored like 50 a game. He's gonna be averaging 50.
That's what I'm saying. Jordan would have been a killer. I think Jordan would have been a real problem in LeBron era, bro. Because he played D. He played both sides of the ball, bro. Fact. He played both sides. He was like Zone said. I love two-way players like Kawhi. You feel what I'm saying? I love two-way players like my boy Drew Holiday. I love two-way players like Paul George. You feel what I'm saying? I love two-way players, bro. I think two-way players are really the most successful players in the game, bro. When you can play both sides of the ball, lock a nigga up, and then drop 40, like that's I think Jordan would have been even greater than what he is today. Nigga, Jordan scored 69 points, and he scored 40 of them from the free throw line. LeBron ain't never done that in his career, ever. 40 from the free throw line?
I would tend to agree with you, bro. I would have to agree with you.
Fucking points? I'm talking about 69. Then did 63 again.
Jordan scoring 60. Jordan scoring 60 a game, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. In LeBron era, Jordan would have killed. Because Jordan had basic handle, but he was so swift. You remember how he did them boys on that Knick game when he talked them
and his mid range was killer. And
oh my God!
I think that with the time, because with the times that it is now, I think that he would have been a better 3-point shooter. I think that he didn't shoot threes because that wasn't the thing. You feel me? So it was like the mid range paint and the mid range occasion three. You know what I'm saying? But
you had special shooters back then.
Yeah, I think that he would have turned himself into a better shooter. You know what I'm saying? It would have been ugly, bro. It would have been ugly. And if anybody think that it wouldn't, I don't know what y'all been smoking on, or y'all probably haven't been watching basketball. But you know, a lot of these dudes that think that LeBron is better than MJ is the
never seen Jordan
like the younger guys, the ones that just buy Jordan shoes and just think he just sells shoes. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know why they buying Jordans, bro.
Right? They don't know why his Jordan is why his shoe is still to this day the hottest fucking shoe on the market.
And to this fucking day.
He got a shoe that's named after him. Nobody else in history has a fucking shoe that's named after them, bro.
And I like that movie they did about it too, but I think that they should have. I think that it fell a little short. I would have liked it a little bit more. I would have liked them for them to dig a little bit more in the story. But they had a ton of actors in that fucking movie who was sick. But so I think they should have. I think they could have explored more into Jordan, and then like I would have liked to see the after a little bit after he signed, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more deeper into the story and shit, like what happened to the NBA, what made the NBA say it was okay for him to wear the shoes now. I would have liked them to dig into a lot of different stuff, you know what I'm saying? But that was still a good movie though. I liked the documentary. I don't know if it was a documentary or movie or what, but it was good.
Yeah, I need to go see that movie. I ain't watched it yet. You know what I mean?
It's good. It's good. It's worth watching. They got some actors in that, man. They got some good actors in there.
I heard. That's what I keep hearing. People keep telling me.
Good. It is good, bro. But like I say, once you, it's gonna leave you wanting more, though. It's gonna leave you like with more questions. To me, it left me with more questions that I want to answer. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was good though. But no, yeah, Jordan is the man. And for you guys that don't think Jordan is better than Jordan is better than LeBron James. If y'all never seen Jordan play, look, don't go watch the highlights, bro. Just watch the whole game. Watch the whole game and watch the skills. watch the skills that Jordan played with, and tell me that he couldn't come in today's game and ball out and do better than LeBron. LeBron needed other players. LeBron never stayed on one team. If LeBron stayed on Cleveland Cavaliers, never went to Miami, he doesn't win the ring. He might win one. He might win one. He might have won one ring. But he would have did all that shit he did with Miami and everything he did with coming back to Cleveland. And then coming back to Cleveland, he was down, bro. I'm a Warrior fan, bro. Them niggas got blessed to come back from that series, bro. Like, real shit. Like, them niggas got blessed to come back 3-1 down. Them niggas lucked up on that shit.
Oh, you talking against San Antonio?
Against the Warriors. Nigga, they suspended Draymond Green.
Oh, yeah.
Shit like that. Yeah, nigga, that shit. Yeah, they got blessed. That
changed the whole series. You're right.
Yeah, they got blessed, bro. So LeBron got blessed a lot as far as his rings. Jordan took his rings.
Yeah, he had to take the motherfuckers.
Jordan took it. And people want to say he played the Supersonics. Nigga, the Supersonics was raw as fuck. What are they talking about?
Yeah,
bro,
nigga.
This is people that don't know about basketball, bro. These are people that don't, bro. How you gonna tell me GP nigga and Sean Kemp nigga was a force, bro? Them niggas that year, bro, they was locking shit up, bro. They was doing that year, bro. I don't understand what people is talking about. I think people need to go back and go watch that Supersonics team in that year, bro. Them niggas was deadly. GP nigga was locking shit up, bro. Pure point.
Yeah, you right about that shit. The glove,
all the teams that nigga face, and they want to say it like Jordan didn't face no competition, like just because LeBron faced the Warriors a lot, bro. Y'all just can't put him up against the Warriors just because he played the Warriors a lot. Now that nigga lost to San Antonio too. He didn't always lose to the Warriors. He lost to San Antonio.
Well,
and then he
people forget about that. He got swept by San Antonio.
He got swept by San Antonio. Oh, and lost to the Dallas Mavericks, nigga.
Yep.
Come on, bro.
Yep.
Dirk, the super team.
Yep, Dirk put him on that poster board. You know what I'm saying? So we got evidence. We know better. He lost 6, so it ain't like it ain't hard to find. My thing about LeBron, let me say this, Michael Jordan. I think Michael Jordan in this era.
Hey, Zone. Hey, because you was quiet when I asked the question. Hey, what do you think that if we was to put MJ in LeBron era, what do you think he do?
Yeah, I was gonna answer it. I was letting y'all.
Okay, got you.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. This is what it would look like to me. Remember, but it'll be 15 years of this. Remember when James Harden was with the Rockets and he was in his prime and he was getting he had that 60-game stretch where he was just acting a fool, getting 12 and 6. He was getting double.
Yep.
That's what Michael Jordan would look like to me. Every goddamn game. when James Harden, when I was watching that, I said, you know what? That's what Michael Jordan would look like if he played. Instead of the step back 3, it'd just be a fadeaway. Michael Jordan would look like prime James.
A better Kobe.
I was just getting ready to say a better Kobe.
And this shit, man, y'all say Kobe, but I'm telling you, he would look like James Harden when he was scoring 60 and 40 and 50 and 60, 40, 50 and 60 every other night. That man will average 40 points. He'll average 40 points off top.
I believe that. Because the game is so much softer now. Jordan would have just took what he wanted. And wasn't nobody going to stop him.
Hey, and Jordan would have been more efficient. He would have been more efficient too. He would have. He wouldn't have been just jacking up shots. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like a Kobe was. Like I think he would have been more efficient than Kobe. It would have been a higher efficiency Kobe, bro. Like people don't understand that shit. You feel me? They don't know that. A lot of people don't know that. Kobe got his game from Jordan, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro. A lot of these people that be saying LeBron is better than Jordan, bro. They hardly watch basketball, bro. And it is fanboying to me. Like, even Shannon Sharp, bro. Like he's fanboying, bro. Like that should be fanboying shit to me, bro. Like, nigga, you say you know sports, you know about basketball. How could you say, nigga, LeBron James is better than Jordan, bro? I'm just sorry, nigga. All the teams he been on, Jordan ain't never. And I would have loved to ask Shannon Sharp this. What would LeBron, like I say, would have did if he never left Cleveland? Exactly, bro. Like, nigga, nothing. That's it.
I
He has to go do what he did.
I can see an argument now, Mr. Perez. Just to let you know, unpopular opinions on. I got Kareem as the GOAT. No, that's not far fetched. You'll just have to make the case, and I can see that because he did win at every level, and that boy is bad. But I'm just saying, LeBron James versus Jordan is the conversation. Now, Kareem versus Jordan, that I feel is a better argument, and I don't really hear too many people speaking on it because they spend so much time in the media talking about Jordan versus LeBron, and I think it's separation. I think LeBron got to get past the thought process of Kobe and Tim Duncan and Shaq, in my opinion, and Magic Johnson first. Like, come on, maybe even Larry Bird can push him, you know, but it just, I don't understand how we get this comparison. Now,
for me, Jordan, go ahead.
For me, I agree with what y'all are saying. I think that Shannon Sharp, I hope that Shannon Sharp goes to pair up with Stephen A. Smith. I've been wanting to see them two pair up for the longest because I think they bring a good balance and they're going to be able to cook. And I would love to hear Shannon Sharp versus Stephen A. Smith about Michael Jordan. I would love to hear that.
I think that would be awesome.
Real hey, that would be great. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
No, you can go ahead.
Oh, okay. Now I think that would be great. And the thing is, like, to me, like a lot of people try to put LeBron over Kobe. Like, I don't even think LeBron is over than Kobe, bro. In my opinion, bro. Like real shit. Like, even though I know Kobe wasn't as efficient, get your ass down. Even though I know Kobe is not as efficient, but I think that as a player and watching, bro, and the eye test, bro, I think Kobe is better than LeBron, bro. Real shit. And Kobe was on one team. He only lost to one person in the championship. One team that was the Pistons, right? Am I right on that? That was his only loss in the championship was the Pistons.
And he lost to the Boston Celtics and came back and beat
the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics, hey, to a raw Boston Celtics team that had fucking Rajon Rondo, fucking Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett. Nigga, an all-star team basically.
Yeah, don't forget about Big Play right now. Don't forget about Big Play right now.
They say it's about
that team beat. And now my bad. And I just want to make one more point. And that team beat LeBron. That team stopped LeBron from going into the championship when he was on Cleveland.
Because that was the year. So we had two situations. That's the team that stopped LeBron James, and we supposed to be seeing Kobe versus LeBron, but LeBron just didn't make it, and then Kobe also lost, right? Then we came back around, and then we got Boston versus Kobe again because they beat LeBron. We also got Orlando that beat LeBron, and people like to forget about that one. But
with one of the greatest damn teams I ever seen put together. You take. Well, how do you put Jameer Nelson in? This nigga ain't played since the fucking preseason. And you put this nigga in the finals, and the first shot he shoot an air ball. When Rayford Austin was averaging 21 points and 10 assists, 3 steals. I was like,
I forgot about that Orlando loss, nigga. That is huge.
They
to Dwight Howard. They did lose to Dwight Howard.
Yeah, and that's the year. That's the year it's supposed to be in Kobe. See, he got 6 on. Everybody like to go to the San Antonio shit and the Warriors shit. Nah, man, but before that, when Kobe was making his rounds, yes, Kobe lost to the Big 3, or I say Big 4, and then so did LeBron James. But LeBron James lost to him again, and Kobe overcame and bust their ass and got his championship without your boy Shaq. Then they came back around, and then it was the Orlando Magic as well too in that mix. Because he lost to Boston. LeBron lost to Boston. That was the Big 4. Boston went back to back. Kobe ended up getting with him, and he beat him. Got his revenge. Then Orlando as well too was in that. You see what I'm saying?
The next year.
Well, yeah.
And I'll tell you this.
Exactly.
And I'll tell you this, bro. I would take that Boston team that beat that Piston team that beat Kobe and Shaq. I think none of LeBron teams beat that team in their prime. None of LeBron teams, not Miami, not the Miami LeBron, not the Cleveland and Kyrie LeBron. You know what I'm saying? So none of those, even the AD and LeBron, they don't beat them Pistons team.
Oh hell no!
With
Wallace,
and
Rasheed,
fucking Rasheed and fucking
Chauncey,
all them niggas, bro.
Rip Hamilton,
Chauncey Billups. Come on, bro.
Tayshaun Prince.
Yeah, none of them niggas, bro. So y'all
say they want to beat that squad.
Y'all say the Lakers had lost to that team, but tell me what team of LeBron would have beat that team, bro? Real shit, because they had the paint covered, nigga. All that inside shit would have been non and void, nigga. Nigga, Wallace had a stretch. Nigga, Wallace was down there considered, nigga, the defensive player of the year, probably down there one of the best defensive centers, nigga, and a small undersized center at that, nigga.
Yeah,
he was a beast.
He was.
He had a time where he went on a 5-year streak of defensive, bro. It was one time, bro. Nigga, nobody was going to the paint on Wallace, bro. I mean,
they were scared.
Yeah,
they were scared.
Rasheed Wallace was a beast, nigga, especially the mid range. He was there unstoppable, nigga. Like
that 3-point shot.
Right. Chris Bosh would have been able to fuck with Wallace. Anthony Davis wouldn't have been able to fuck with Wallace. Like, come on,
hell
bro.
no.
Like you niggas, bro. Y'all gotta go do y'all history, bro. Y'all y'all don't know, bro. Y'all just think LeBron is the end all be all, but it's not, bro. It's really
and that's
not.
what
that
happened.
Nigga lost a little Steph Curry. He lost a little Steph Curry, nigga, twice. Without, you know what I mean? Come on, bro. Actually, more than twice, nigga. 3 times. 3. Yeah, we beat them niggas 3 times. Yeah.
Like that shit. I just don't understand how people. You gotta do your history, bro. Before you come up with an argument like that, you got to do your history, bro. Like that, Jordan was just great, bro. And we'll never ever see a player like Jordan again. I just don't I don't really think we'll ever see a player like really change the game like that again. Like Jordan made his mark, and it's still standing to this day. Like it ain't like LeBron, bro. He got to win at least 3 more championships. You know what I mean? For me to consider him the GOAT, bro. Like. Then you got Kareem in the conversation. You got so many greats, Magic, Kobe. Man, we can go down the line, bro. Like, there's so many greats. Like, I get LeBron got the scoring title now. You know, he got the most points. But look how long he played, bro. And then look how many times he deferred at the end of the game, bro. I used to be screaming at the TV like, bro, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, why would you pass? Remember when Dwayne Wade and LeBron was throwing the ball back and forth with the last few seconds on the line for the title?
Who gonna take the shot? Niggas like, which one of y'all? I guess, but it is what it is, man. So listen, let me ask y'all this while we on that, man. To wrap on up, because I just wanted to get on here for a brief moment and introduce this basketball conversation. You guys been great. A1. We got a little time though. We got about 15 more minutes before we wrap up, just to give you a heads up. Listen, what's y'all thoughts on, and I'm gonna ask both of y'all, what's y'all thoughts on the NBA Finals? Tonight is the night. Jimmy Buckets versus.
Hold on, Zoe. What I tell you about them fucking nuggets?
Hold on, you gonna get to tell us in a minute. Just you go first. And what y'all think about the Joker if he was to win a ring? And is it kind of a new era? Because I think that we ushering in a new era between Joker, still Steph Curry, and then I think Giannis is in there. But that's my opinion. So what y'all think about the finals? What's y'all predictions? And what do y'all think about the Joker if he was to win?
No. Joker. Go ahead. You gonna go first?
You go ahead. I'll let you
go. Joker, to me right now, he's the best center in the game. He deserved it, bro. He beat LeBron to get it. You know what I mean? Who a lot of people feel is still the best player in the league. He went through LeBron. I think he's great, bro. He's great for the NBA. But I don't think that this is going to be something where we're going to see the Nuggets just go off and win like 2 or 3 rings, though. I don't say that. But it's great though. I had them beating the Lakers. I didn't know they was gonna sweep them niggas though, bro. They swept them niggas bad, bro. You got to give them credit, bro. You got to give the Nuggets credit, bro. They're a good team. It's just a shitty finals to me. I would have liked to see if the 76ers, I would have wanted to see the Nuggets against the 76ers to me. Right now, it's just no challenge, bro. They don't have nobody to stop Jokic. So it's like, it's no,
it's no competition really for me in this finals. But that's my call.
On my end, I told everybody that, well, I didn't really get to talk. I wasn't on the panel around that time, but I told a lot of people that the Nuggets gonna win it all because in the beginning of the year, because I knew that we finally had all our players healthy. Like ever since the bubble, when they lost to the Lakers in the finals, which, that game-winning shot changed the whole momentum of that series from AD. Like, I really said, I thought we was going to come back that next year, but everybody started getting injured one by one, our superstars. Then they traded my boy who went to Orlando, the two-guard, what his name was, Gary Harris. So, but I knew the Nuggets was going to the finals, bro, because everybody underestimated the Nuggets, bro. They got a solid, complete team, bro. And they on every aspect, they solid. You know what I mean? And I do think we ushering in a new era of basketball. Do I think the Nuggets gonna be on top? As in repeat champions? I don't know. That's a big task. You know what I mean? That's a real big task, especially when you got KD down there in Phoenix. And then you got, they talking about Kyrie might go to LA. You know what I mean? So who knows the moves that's going to be made? I guess that's going to determine what the West going to be like and what the East going to be like. You know what I mean? Then you got Giannis. I think he is the best player right now in the game. You know what I mean? But, and who to say Miami would even be there if Giannis wasn't hurt? You know what I mean? Because he was playing hurt. So, at the end of the day, but Miami is consistent because they were in the finals 3 years ago. You see what I'm saying? So we can't say that about Miami. Miami's solid, but they just not a complete team enough to beat the Nuggets. The Nuggets is well-rounded from position to position. You know what I mean? In my opinion, you know what I mean? But the Warriors, I think their dynasty might be over. Because I think, honestly, in the next 2 to 3 years, Klay Thompson gone. You know what I mean? I know Draymond.
I got to push back on that. I'm gonna let you finish though. I got to put that. Warriors my squad, so I got to push back on that. Go ahead.
Bro.
Finish your point.
I hear you though, bro. Like I don't see like Curry getting like towards the end of his reign, bro. Like everybody know Curry is the best shooter we ever seen in history. You know what I mean? We've never seen a shooter like him except for maybe Ray Allen, and he didn't even do what Curry did. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So, like Curry, I give nothing but respect to Curry because niggas thought he was done after all them ankle injuries. That nigga had ankle injury after ankle injury after ankle injury, and we just knew, he out the league, and then he come out of nowhere.
Like, hey, let me tell you about these Warriors, man. Let me tell you what really fucked us up, man. When Draymond Green fired on fucking Jordan Poole, that fucked up the whole chemistry of the team. So that and you could kind of tell, that was the dynamic, bro. And I swear, if that shit didn't happen, bro, I think that I don't know if we would have beat the Nuggets, but I'm pretty sure we would have beat the Lakers for sure, bro. That has something to do with our team, and you could kind of tell that, especially how many games we lost in a row, that it was something that was still going on. So right now, I agree with you. We is getting a little older, but I think that we got another run in us. I say we trade Jordan Poole and either get a draft pick or another player, and we could we can still do it.
No. I wouldn't trade Jordan Poole. I'd trade Draymond Green.
The reason why, no. I'm trading Jordan Poole because we could find somebody like Jordan Poole. We could find another Jordan Poole, bro. We can't find another Draymond, bro. It's only one. We could find a nigga that can come off the bench and score that ain't gonna be bitching or doing stupid shit, bro. It's so many times where he did some like that shot, bro. That shot he took. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand you done made that shot before at that range, but it's like, come on, bro. This take, nigga, you could have pump faked and stepped up and got a better three. You could have passed that shit and got a better three. I think that Jordan Poole, his worst thing is his decision making, bro. At times, he lacks a daisical in his decision making, bro. And I think that we could, like, for example, nigga, we could go ahead and if we wanted somebody to score off the bench, we could trade Poole and get a Jordan Clarkson. To be real, he'll be more better for us and better coming off the bench. And he already used to coming off the bench. Jordan Poole want to start, and he thinks he's the man. So he's going into his career trying to be the man. See, that's different. You feel me? And I think that we just need another point guard to come off the bench that know his role.
So I say this. I had my first prediction was because I do it before the year started. I'm gonna do the same thing with the NFL. I called Kansas City as well. I had Kansas City and I had Kansas City and Tampa Bay, but it ended up being the Eagles and Kansas City, and then Kansas City.
I picked the Eagles. I picked the Eagles to win. You know, that's my squad.
Right. So now, with the beginning of the NBA season, because we're gonna do this on this channel too. We kind of pick who we think will win and all that kind of stuff, and we change it as the year go. I had Milwaukee Bucks and Warriors. That's what I had. But when I'm gonna say this, I think y'all need to get rid of Draymond Green, cut y'all ties with him because he's just a little too cancerous.
Yep.
You can't keep averaging triple singles. It's not just his attitude and his stupidity. Like that whole glue shit is wearing the fuck off, bro. Like y'all got some loose parts. You know, around punching people, and it ain't just Draymond Green. I agree with Poole too. Y'all need to trade him and get some value and get rid of Draymond Green. Both of them niggas because Poole around here chasing Ice Spice and shit like that and making bad decisions, and he don't got punched in his shit. I think there's some issues there. And I think you need to just reformat your team and rebuild around Clay, and you need to rebuild around Steph if you want to get about 2 to 3 more rings out of them. Because if you don't, you're going to waste them talents, and then, you know, it's just going that was the last ring y'all was going to win. You need to get somebody else out of there, man. I like that. I like Wiggins. I like Andrew Wiggins, but he had an issue too, you know, with some paternity shit, man, outside of the court. So I respect that. But I like Andrew Wiggins, I like Clay, and I like Steph, and I think you need to get rid of Poole, and I think you need to get rid of Poole for trade value. I think you need to get rid of Draymond. Draymond is just an issue, bro. Or he need to start coming off the bench because that 9-9 shit, that 9-6-8 with 6 fouls, that shit ain't working no more for y'all, dog.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that one for sure. Like his game has really fell off for some reason, but his defensive prowess and his defensive tenacity, though, I think that's the difference, and that's the key to us. Because you know, our teams always have been like a defense. That's the one thing about our team, the defense. And if we lose Draymond Green, to me, we lose our defense. There's no we don't have nobody else that Klay Thompson. He's kind of injured. I don't think he could be the defensive player he was. Then we will have Wiggins. That's kind of it. And then that would be kind of it as far as the defense, really. We don't have no size. Looney, he's good with the rebounds, but we won't have no size. We won't have no defense. And I think that's why Draymond Green is like very important for our team. So I could see us keeping him and just trading Poole. See, I think if we could have won with him if the Poole situation didn't happen. You see what I mean? Like I say, but I see what both of y'all are saying though. But Draymond Green is still, to me, like one of the best defensive forwards in the game. So I think that we could get away with him, and we just got to get rid of that young nigga, bro. He fucking with Spice. This nigga, yeah, man. He got.
Why you give up? Let me ask you a question, bro. Why y'all give up James Wiseman, bro?
I don't have no idea, bro. I'm thinking because they thought they didn't see him improving in time.
He was coming off an injury, bro. He was coming off the biggest injury of his career, and then he started catching fire when he was playing behind Looney.
I think it was a bad pick. We should have picked Lonzo Ball, bro. We should have picked because Wiseman he didn't have that. He didn't get to play that much in college neither because you remember he got suspended. So he didn't even hardly play, bro. He's still like a baby right now, bro. Like they taking projects, and that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I think Bob Myers did the wrong thing at getting these projects players like Kuminga, another project player. We gotta hope that he turns into something. Like he getting these players where we gotta hope to see what they do instead of getting finer product. You know what I'm saying?
But
like I would have took LaMelo Ball. Just think about it. If we would have had LaMelo Ball right now. Woo.
I agree with that.
Because James Wiseman ain't even hardly do shit. James Wiseman ain't even do shit. We could have had LaMelo Ball right there. You feel me?
I don't know, but Wiseman was balling for y'all when he came back, bro.
He wasn't balling. He did good.
I mean, his first
game,
don't
know.
His first game back, he had like 20 something. What, like 15 rebounds?
They didn't believe in him, bro. They didn't believe in him. I don't think, bro.
But you believe in fucking Looney? But you believe in Looney?
Yes, bro. Looney got like 20-something rebounds, bro. You see the rebounds?
I can't really believe that.
Bro, you seen the rebounds that nigga? Bro, what? You seen the rebounds that nigga was getting, the passes he was making, the screens he set, bro? It's a difference. Now, you talk about talent, I agree with you. Wiseman is the bigger talent. But if we talking about, like, nigga, right now, nigga, ready to start as for a center, nigga, for a championship team, nigga, for sure, Looney, bro. Look at the look at the rebounds, the plays. Bro, and the defensive plays, too, bro. Like, he better defensively than Wiseman, bro.
No.
Like, what was Wiseman doing? What was Wiseman doing when he went to the Pistons, bro? What did he do?
None.
Exactly, bro. So if he was that guy, like you say, he was, nigga, that nigga would have been balling, right? Exactly.
But he fit well.
15
but he
and
fit
5,
well
bro.
in y'all system. In Warrior system, he fit well in that system. And plus, he was a 7-footer, bro.
He wasn't ready, bro. I think we ran out of time with him, bro. He spent too much time hurt. Bro. That's the bottom line. Your best ability is your availability. He wasn't available for shit. And I don't really like how Steve Kerr didn't even play Kuminga, bro. Like, why you didn't play Kuminga, bro? Like, I think it was some coaching. I think that it was coaching too. I don't think Steve Kerr trusted Wiseman at that time either. So I think it was I think it was a little bit of everything. But like I say, if that punch didn't happen, bro, I say we gonna play the Nuggets. Now, I don't know if we're gonna beat the Nuggets, but I think that we would have gave them a better shot than the Warriors did, though, for sure. I mean, than the Lakers did, if the punch didn't happen.
Yeah, it definitely would have been a better shot.
And then you know what else fucked us too? That losing Game 6 to Sacramento. Cause nigga, we was tired, bro. If you go back and look, bro, we was tired, bro. Game 1, Curry was tired, nigga. From him, he went for 60, and in Game 7. That nigga was dead, bro. He was tired, nigga. You can see because he didn't even start coming on until late. He didn't even start scoring until later in the game. Nigga, he was spent, nigga, from Game 7. So if we would have,
Sacramento was on y'all ass.
Yeah, if we could have won that game, if we would have won that Game 6, I think that would have probably gave us a better chance to at least compete a little bit better. Maybe force the games into a Game 7 against the Lakers. Maybe we would have forced it to a Game 7. But yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That punch was dirty. And then, like I say, for the Draymond Green point, I get what y'all saying, and I kind of agree. But like I say, the defensive, right? So when we trade Poole, we could go get a Jordan Clarkson or something like that. You feel me? To help to come off the bench. But what defensive players we gonna get to help us with our defense, like a Draymond Green? Like we're gonna need another.
The draft for that. First of all, Clay and Wiggins, they got defense. We know Steph don't, and I think you can put that together on the off season, man. I think that's not that hard. I don't see y'all having issues with people coming to want to play with Kerr and play in the Bay. I think y'all are an attractive franchise. I think y'all can get whatever y'all want to be quite honest with you, bro. I think y'all ain't gonna have no problem attracting some people over there because a lot of people don't want to fucking ride on the LeBron James nuts. They don't mind playing with Steph and Clay. It's just Draymond, we need to clear some because I fuck with the Warriors. I have nothing but respect for you. I'm a Hawks fan. That's my team, and we got to get over Boston and shit like that. Sometimes we beat Philly. Sometimes we lose the ball. So the Hawks, we got to get where we need to get at. But, man, I'm telling you, dog, the Warriors, y'all got about 3 more rings in you, bro. I swear. That's what I see. But y'all got 3 more rings in you, man. But y'all got to get Draymond Green is an idiot, man. Like
he's like a cancer to y'all team.
Fuck with him. I know what y'all trying to do. But, bro, this nigga ain't Dennis Rodman, bro. It's not like he giving you 30, 20, 16, 17 rebounds. Like, he's not a specialist at nothing. Like, he ain't winning Defensive Player of the Year. Like, I can see if he was leading the league in blocks and steals, or he was, he was all-time steals champ this year. You saying he got defense, but that shit is all fluff, bro. It's just his mouth. He collected more fouls than a little bit. He come out with goddamn 6 points, 6 fouls, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, bro. That shit ain't good. He on the floor too long to be contributing, to not to be contributing. Because here's the thing, bro. He need to give us 20 if you're gonna put it like that. The reason Steph gotta give you 60 is because he give you 60. Wiggins gonna give you his 20, and Clay gonna give you his 20. But Draymond gotta give you 20, bro. 15 at least. He got to. He ain't giving you that.
Hey, what about this?
Give me 12 at least.
Hey, what about this, Zone? What about this, Zone? We keep him, but like we monitor his minutes and shit like that. You know
I can see that to have him come off the bench as a leader, but he got to get the fuck off the starting roster, man. He got to. His minutes got to be reduced. Like
I think I can see that. I can see us like getting another forward and either cutting his minutes or having him come off the bench. Because Clay, one of them got to come off the bench. Clay or Dre, one of them got to come off the bench.
Hell no.
No.
Ain't nowhere in the hell you let Clay come off the bench.
No. Wiggins, that's what Wiggins do. Wiggins come off the bench. Wiggins.
Yeah, you let Wiggins come off the bench.
Wiggins is too young. Wiggins.
No. I'm saying, they do a rotation. You could really do it like this. Really. See, now that you move Poole out the way, right? You have Clay, you have Wiggins, and then you have Clay out there. That's a good lineup. And then Draymond coming with the second unit, and then you could go ahead and fill in the gaps in between.
Right. Now I like that. I like that. The reason why I say I'm thinking about Clay coming off the bench is because I think that sometimes Clay, I love my dog, but he oh my God, he takes so many like questionable shots and when they go in, they nice. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, but man, bro, I think that he lightweight cost us in that game 6, bro. He was just missing, bro.
That's Curry's strength, though, bro. That's Curry's strength. Like that's his right hand man, bro.
You can't. Nigga, Clay
am I tripping? Am I tripping?
Clay be putting up buckets, and when Clay starts splashing that shit, nigga, it energized the whole team, dog. And this is right hand man. It's just that's what fucked it up. You said when Draymond punched that boy in his shit like that, you can't put them on the second unit. Really, I'm gonna say what I say. Really, it should be Wiggins and Klay Thompson in the first unit. The second unit should be Draymond and Poole. But see, them two niggas don't got the hooking. You can't really do that. The chemistry ain't there.
Right.
Poole and Draymond on that second unit is A1. But them two niggas, that's where we got the problem at right there, man. I'm telling you, man, Draymond Green and Poole both got to go. Or Poole got to go and get some value, and you got to Draymond.
Poole got to go. His decision making. Look at him. Look at his decision making. Look with the spice shit, bro. His decision making, bro, is questionable.
But you can't say that, my G, when he just helped y'all win a ring, my nigga.
And then
like he did, just helped y'all win a ring, bro.
He did.
He was one of the main scorers on y'all squad when y'all won the ring.
No. In the playoffs, his points dropped, bro. On me, his points dropped in the playoffs, but he did good though. But no,
he wouldn't him keep shots.
But look. I think, hey, if we trade Poole, because right now what's going to stop us from getting players too is the money situation, right? The money. You know what I mean? So if we trade Poole, we can't even damn near get a player back. We will have to trade Poole to get just some draft picks or some money. So I say we could trade Poole and get draft picks and money and grab Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson is a free agent. And
but he'll
get
start
Jordan Clarkson to come off the bench. Nah, Jordan Clarkson come off the bench.
No, he started towards the end of the season, like the last. I want to say about the last 20 to 30 games.
But he was a career. He was a career come off the bench player though.
Yeah, 6 man.
Yeah, so he already used to it. With Jordan Poole, he trying to become a star, bro. He trying to be the man, and you can even see like when we do, like when we start him, he has a better game, bro. And then when he come off the bench, it takes him a minute to get warmed up and shit like that. Yeah. So I think if we trade Poole and just get like a first round draft pick and then just try to fill in the roster with some free agents, we'll be good. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I agree with you on that. I think that Poole I do think, okay, I'm like 50-50 on that because Poole is you lose Poole, you lose a lot. You know what I mean? But you also gain a lot. You know what I mean? If you lose Poole. But Poole is really a starter coming off the bench, to be honest, to me. You know what I mean? I think Poole could really cause some problems if he was starting.
I agree. Hey, listen, I'm gonna say this. Boy, you guys, hey man, I can't wait to get this basketball talk. I'm so glad y'all came on here and cook like y'all cook. I don't even want to stop this. Look at them, brother. Hey, look, I really respect. Hey, listen, Taco, I can't say shit about your words, man. Y'all boys are the truth. I ain't got nothing bad to say. Y'all are the truth. I fuck with y'all. I'm a Hawks fan, but I fuck with y'all. Y'all niggas salute. Y'all the champs. in my opinion, until further.
I had to christen nigga the opening night, nigga. That's how y'all know, nigga, when the Shea Shirt opened, nigga. We got our ass beat by Kawhi Leonard. They beat our ass, but shit, nigga. I had to beat her opening night. That's all right.
But y'all had injuries though in that. That was supposed to be another title.
That was
supposed to be another title.
I know y'all can keep going. I'm glad to know that we're gonna.
My bad, Zone. Go ahead.
No, y'all doing good. It's the kids got sports now. We got softball in effect, so I gotta go pick the daughter up because we got athletes over here. So and then I got football practice coming up. This spring training, summer training. You know how I go.
Hey, I'll be coaching, Zone. So I already know.
We finna talk about that, but listen, we're gonna revisit this one again. After these finals tonight, I'm gonna bring one up for you guys, some basketball fans, so we can do it. We gotta get to that football this weekend, though. Oh, trust me. So watch it.
Raiders.
We finna talk. I'm gonna get Phil in there, but I want a big one for that. That's gonna be
motherfucking Eagles, baby.
We're going back. I'm trying to have a star-studded panel on the football. I just need to get everybody's schedule, and we're gonna do it this weekend. But however, Taco, take us home. Zo Money, take us home, and then we're going to shut this thing down, man. Go ahead.
Man, shout out to Zone 6, man, coming on with this topic, man. I had just woke up, and he was talking. I seen the picture. I'm like, I had to get in on this. Hey, make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, man. Hey, Zone, it's a great place to be if you a sports fan, period. Great conversation. Ain't no downing you, calling you all out your name, all that drama shit. You feel me? I'm saying straight sports talk over here. A great channel to come to and be a part of, man. Why don't y'all like, share, subscribe, and Raiders and Warriors all day, baby. Let's go.
Yes, sir. All right, Big Zo Money, you got it. You got the flow.
Hey man, I like the Hawks, man. I ain't no Hawks fan, but I do like the Hawks. I heard you say that about the Hawks. The reason I don't like Atlanta, man, is because them folks won't spend the money that they need to become champions. And I just don't understand why, but they won't give Trae Young what he need to really get over the hump, man. So, we still got the same story with the Hawks, but I'm a Denver fan, you know what I mean? And to the topic at hand, Jordan is the greatest of all time, you know what I mean? Y'all know what it is. Subscribe, and I love the respect. I love the love from the brothers, man. Hey, keep it rolling.
All right, that's my boy Big Zo Money. Hey, man, he spoke on it. Hey, we're going to have a good conversation about them Hawks this year coming up, he and I. That's also probably going to flip into some fantasy basketball as well. Let me get this football off the ground. And toward the back end of the summer, I'll start putting out the fantasy basketball for my basketball heads. I will create a league. I'm in one league, but I will create a 12-man basketball head-to-head league and explain that as we get closer. We just got to do one thing at a time. So I tend to do fantasy football matched with the football season, and I tend to do fantasy basketball to match the basketball season to keep us extra engaged and talk some shit. And of course, it's always cash prizes in that and buy-ins to make it fun. Now, I'm a Hawks fan. I'm a Braves fan, just for the record. I don't like the Falcons. I just universally like football. I can't do that with football. I just love all football, so I can't fuck with them dirty birds. Okay, I just like the good players. But I am a Hawks fan now. Y'all see me at the game. Y'all know I fuck with them Hawks now, and I fuck with them Braves now, and I fuck with them Georgia Bulldogs now. I just can't fuck with them Falcons. And Zo Money got a good one with these Denver Nuggets. So if the Denver Nuggets wins tonight, we're going to bring Big Zo back, man. He been calling it. He on fire right now. He said, shit, T.O. going to whoop that ass. And the boy saying he got Denver. My boy Lonzo looking hot right now. So we're going to see, man. We're going to try to get him in some of that fantasy basketball and try to get him in some of that. We're going to revisit this conversation. Basketball talk number 1 coming soon after the finals tonight. I reschedule it so everybody can come in and get a blockbuster opinion. And this weekend, we going to open up with a football talk blockbuster. I need to call everybody and their mama to this off-season football talk. It's going down. It's going down, and we're doing it before the season, and we're gonna do that from now on, here on out. That's the rotation. Okay, we know we got boxing coming. We know that we got boxing coming. We're gonna get into the MMA as well too. We just had a big MMA fight. We ain't heard too much on that. I'm gonna speak on that too. But we finna get this basketball talk off the ground after these finals. We're gonna go right into football, and we're gonna touch that MMA. But I'm trying to get a blockbuster all-star panel about this football so we can talk our shit. This is your boy Zone6. Have a good day, and I'm out. Stay blessed and enjoy your week, man. Be safe and be sound out there, and keep it funky. Watch your 6. Make sure y'all, brush them haters off, and make sure that y'all stay positive, man. And it is what it is. I love and respect all of y'all. Have a good day.
Z-O-N-6 boxing.